Hey guys, this is Shauna Ralu. How's everybody doing today? On the last episode, we managed to beat against the second team star Grunts and the boss. And now today, we're going to our next destination. So, I have been thinking that they actually made the storyline very entertaining. Like, very interesting ways that they do it. And, I love it how they make so much good, interesting stories, and no matter what they actually say or do for like certain things that they do about these things, my most favorite thing about the stories is pretty much their background story, like their flashbacks. It's my all-time favorite thing in the world. I always love listening to what they have to say, and they show of their backstories. And just make it look so entertaining. Because you get to hear about their backstories of their past to like what happened and how they actually came to be. Or they have like certain arguments. It's the way I love hearing of their stories, and it just makes me feel like I want to listen to it more and more often. So it just, oh, I always love it. I always love hearing these stories because the storylines just becomes more and more interesting, and the more you want to hear of it and the more you want to like keep listening to it, it just becomes more active, more entertaining than you can ever possibly imagine. It's just the way I love to hear these things. And I know I keep saying it, but I always love hearing these stories. And it just keeps on going phenomenal. Like, it's freaking fantastic. I even had my parents ask me about that, and they said, what is your favorite thing of watching the episodes? And I said, my favorite thing? It would most definitely be like listening to the background of their stories. No matter what you hear about them, it just make it more entertaining. Like, hearing their backstories can be either very funny, very fun, or very sad. It's the way I love listening to like TV shows or storylines or anything else like that. It just make it sound more interesting than you can even imagine. It's like, I've always loved these things. But yeah, it just becomes more and more and more interesting. So I just really love it when they actually do that. So it's just, I've always loved hearing these kind of stories because they're just like so fucking awesome. Especially when you actually watch the Zelda games. Oh, that's freaking amazing. Like, I love it how people actually, like, talk about the Zelda games. And there has been a lot of people that don't even know which ones that they're listening to. Like, for example, for the Zelda universe, oh my god, they did a fantastic job to make it look like video games into storylines. And that is my all-time favorite hearing of it. And no matter what you do with it, it just make it sound more and more and more entertaining. Like, you hear the whole entire backstories of what happened from the past into the present. Because the Zelda universe, if you ever see their YouTube videos, they actually made the interesting videos I've ever seen. They made the games into storylines that make it so fucking awesome. Their voice acting is so incredibly cool. They did it so much, and I have no objection on that. And since my older sister is a fan of Zelda games, and she loves to play Zelda games, I pretty much have her like watch the Zelda universe games that they were actually like doing any kinds of Zelda games. And my older sister really loves it. Like, the character line of the stories is fantastic. So other cases, I'm just really, really happy that they do that. Like there's no other ways that they would actually fuck this one up. I really love it how they make these kind of storylines because, again, their ways of making that is fantastic. Okay, I have a funny feeling that this Titan Pokemon, I'm pretty sure it's typing. I mean, if I gotta be honest with you guys, even though I have seen a lot of Pokemon that actually have, like, the typing of it, you know, and they just make it look like they're so much realistic. Okay, so that one's a Pokemon, that Pokemon's a Poison and Steel type. Okay, so if I actually remember this correctly, it actually is like a Poison and Steel type. This Pokemon in its evolution is very interesting, especially when it got a tongue above its head. Like, that's very fucking hysterical. I never seen any Pokemon like that. That's just, like, fucking fantastic. There's so much things that they actually do for Pokemon. And, while I was shiny hunting, I was actually trying to shiny hunt that Pokemon, and let's just say that it just turned out to be really weird. Okay. Can't climb that because, Koraidon's not very, you know, these Doug trios. Get away from me. Okay, so in other words, we gotta find a big, huge-ass Pokemon, so it's all the way over here. Alright, so I have a feeling that's a Steel-type Pokemon, which means that Brooklyn can probably have an easy time to do that, she says, hopefully. Maybe Brooklyn, maybe Sasuke would. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why do you keep calling them by their nicknames? Because it sounded like it fits them. Don't get me wrong, it sounded like it fits them. So these tunnels can actually lead to almost everywhere that you want. And pretty much that they can actually, like, woo. Pretty much that it's actually, I don't know if I would say it's easy to find your way, but I guess it would make it possible. Alright. Look at all these holes. No, don't even joke about it. Don't even joke about it, guys. I meant these tunnels holes, okay? Oh my goodness. I even had a friend who actually, like, heard me say something that actually sounded very inappropriate. Like, for example, when I was trying to capture a Pokemon, and apparently I tried to, like, capture them, and they kept, like, coming out of the Pokeball, and I said, "Get in the ball." And when I say that, my friend actually laughed. Like, he thought that was funny. And I'm like, what's so funny? So he says, "You said balls." And I'm like, really? Like, that's not really what I said. He's thinking about the one down south of the man parts. And no, I would never say anything like that. Never in my life. What I was talking about is like balls, like Pokeballs or basketballs or baseballs or something like that. And it got me so pissed off. So one of the IAs, which is a teacher's assistant, actually came up to him and told him that that was very inappropriate. We don't say that here at schools. And he was like, "But she's the one who said it." And I'm like, what I said is a Pokeball. Like, get in my ball. Like, don't you even get it? Apparently he does not, to be perfectly honest. He has a mental issue because sometimes he does not really understand of the words, you know what I mean? And whoa! Hello, buddy. Okay, this Pokemon is really creepy. I should have actually switched to... okay, never mind. This guy is really creepy. This guy is very creepy. Like, I've never seen a Titan like that at all. And it makes it look like it's a giant-ass worm. It's very creepy looking, like, not gonna lie. It's... I don't know why, but it just looks so fucking creepy. And the way he crawls is even more creepier. Alright, so in other words, we gotta, like, freaking track it down. It's all the way over there. It's all the way over there. Come on. Go get him, Koraidon! I mean, this Pokemon is just really fucking creepy looking. His face looks creepy, and its arms look creepy. So, yeah. What are you gonna do this time, buddy? Alright. Alright, round 2. Alright, it's a round 2, people. Alright. Now let's use low kick. There we go. Oh my god! Whew, that was really strong. Not gonna lie, that was really strong. Okay. It's probably gonna take down my Ruto. Oh, maybe. Ah. Wow. Oh, come on! There we go. All right. Way to go, Ruto. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I'll share. Alright, he can jump higher now. Woohoo! That's always so awesome. Oh, we most certainly will. Guess what? We can actually jump higher now. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! All right, we can jump higher. That's freaking awesome. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to end off the video right here. So in the meantime, guys, please make a like down below and also subscribe. And if you want to comment to me, please feel free. Hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye!